And we are live! Hello everyone, it is Tyrannt and I am just now seeing just how much better it is to see me when the lights are off. I'm probably just going to do that from now on until I get a desk lamp. Anyway, hello! Welcome back to Satisfactory. In the last episode, we built a factory for reinforced iron plate, which we then connected to a resource sink, which we left running overnight, all day, to generate points. And offline, I decided to include Caterium wire to that setup, just to get a little bit of extra points. And let me just show you. Let me get down there. And it did work, for the most part. It just... I can get over here. Did not generate as much points as I thought it would. Oh, and I also decided to do some experimenting with DNA points offline, too. But we did get some stuff. Just not as much as I thought we would. So today, I would like to see about doing some more research as much as we can, improve our factory setup a bit, and maybe also tackle some milestones. So first things first, let me see if I can grab anything in here. Then we'll head over to our MAM. First off is alien megafauna. Can't do any of this because we don't have steel yet. Could do that though. Let's go make some alien protein and do that. Because we should have hatcher remains. Do. Alright, alien megafauna. Let's grab the protein inhaler.
Research completed. The protein inhaler can restore health in the eventuality that you have been carelessly damaging fix-it property.
That should give us medical inhalers. Which we need alien protein and barrel nuts to make. Sounds easy enough to do. We don't have enough hand slots for it, but we don't know that we can do that. We can't do anything else until we can get steel. So let's move on to alien technology. We can get Sam more pretty easy, but first, let's see about Power Pole Node Mark II.
Power Pole Mark II unlocked. This provides additional power connections compared to the Power Pole Mark I.
Then the AI limiter, which we need Caterium wire and copper. We have plenty of copper sheet. Let's grab that copper sheet. I think it's up here, right? Yes. So grab that. Then we'll siphon some deuterium wire from our build here. Actually, even better. Something else we can do is just take ingots straight from here. So we got so many ingots. Ridiculous amount of deuterium ingot. So don't need that much, I don't think. The 300 that we got, I'm sure we can make enough. Because how much do we need? Oh, for this we can just grab. Let's get that zip line.
Zipline unlocked. When equipped, the zipline facilitates travel along power lines, regardless of whether the line is powered. Note: based on previous Pioneer events, Fixit recommends not using ziplines during thunderstorms and typhoons, or while drinking coffee.
Funny. Alright, so we need 250 for that. And we can make 1,500. So let's make 1,500. Actually, let's just make 250. Because that's how much we need. AI limiter, let's go.
Research completed. AI limiter recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
So for the limiters, we need 20 Caterium and 5 copper sheets to make 1. And for the smart splitter, and the programmable splitter, so for the smart splitter we just need 10. Okay, so we're going to need some more copper sheet. Along with a bunch of Caterium wire. Quick wire, let's go! Hey, let's keep making quick wire until we can make the AI limiters that we need. There. Okay, let's go. AI limiters, bring it on. There we go. Throw that in there.
Smart Splitter unlocked. The Smart Splitter offers advanced settings that can improve conveyor belt logistics.
Okay, so now for this, we can make, but we need plastic for that, which is in another phase, I believe. So for this, we need this, which you can't do until we go to another phase. But this we can get relatively soon once we get steel. Then that's another phase. And that's another phase. So it looks like it's this next. Stun a rebar. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay, Stun Rebar, what do you need? Let's see what you can do. Deuterium. Stun Rebar.
Stun Rebar ammo unlocked. This applies a moderate electric charge to the target, capable of stunning small creatures and moderately delaying larger ones. This is quite, atomically, exciting. That was a physics joke.
Of course it was. Which reminds me, I did scan our hard drives from earlier. But I'm not going to do anything with them just yet until we unlock steel, because there's a blueprint from that tree that I want. Not blueprint. An alternate recipe that I want. So we're done with Deuterium for now. We don't have enough mycelia for that. Or that, but we need to get stators for that anyway. Nutrients. We need steel wire. We need steel pipe and copper wire for. We're not doing power slugs for a while. Then sulfur is probably going to be the next one we tackle. So let me grab some rotors. With experimental power generation.
Research completed. Experimental power generation research options are now available. These may enhance performance of other fuel sources.
And then this essentially allows us to learn new fuel sources. But we're going to need hard drives for that. We don't have hard drives. Need steel pipe for that. And a encased industrial beam for that. But either way, we're going to need steel for that. And that's for quartz. Let's see if we can find some quartz so we can at least unlock that tree. That tree. Because I've been needing to do that for a while now. I've been slacking on it because we couldn't really do much with it. But we're getting to the point... Well, eventually we're going to be getting to the point where we can. But once we do unlock the port stuff, I would like to proceed with the next phase. The next milestone, I should say. Which is probably going to be steel, if I'm going to be honest. Because then I can attempt to get Mark III logistics, and that's going to help out with our production lines. Also, if we get steel, we can keep working on the deuterium tree. Oh, grab that with the hog remains. Is there really not any quartz bits anywhere? Also, set up a miner for a pure copper node if we ever decide to use it. Mercer sphere over there. Let's grab that Mercer sphere then. This. Aw, no nonsense today? Oh well. Hear my cat's scratching up something, I don't know what. Anything in this direction? Yeah, I think there might be quartz. Worry. There might be some quartz chunks over by our coal power plant. I think I might have saw some way back when. If not, then I have a general idea where we could find a node. Just harvest stuff from that. Oh, hello, Alpha Spitter. Go. Yeah, maybe in the future I'll see about incorporating alien remains for making points for the resource sink, but not today. some quite a bit of ammo on that. Let's just head right up to our power plant. I just hope that we can find some quartz there. Some limestone right there. That appears to be coal. There it is. I knew there was some over here.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
I see another chunk over there. Another over there. Along the hog. There we go. Really don't need Caterium at the moment. Now that I got a node making Caterium wire. Ow. That was close. Was not expecting to see an alpha. And that would have sucked if I had died here. Having just managed to get some quartz on my hand. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Is that more quartz over there? I'm gonna check it out. That looks like limestone. It's not limestone, it's coal. That. It's like sulfur. It is. Is that quartz over there? I think it might be. I'll grab that chunk. It's quartz. That's Caterium right there. let's go home. There we go. Gazoo tag to me. Space elevators over there. Let's go and we don't need to be here. We need to be at the MAM for quartz.
The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
In that case, do research for that.
Research completed. Quartz crystal recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
And that's the research screening thing. Oh, the Explorer, my beloved. And Blade Runners. Oh, yeah.
Research completed. Silica recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
Oh, yeah. Quartz stuff is in our future. But first and foremost, let's deposit the stuff that We don't want to lose. I don't really need this Caterium at the moment, I don't think. Unless... missing something. No, we need steel for a lot of this stuff and plastic. And we can't really do anything with that at the moment, so... Alright, so I'm gonna store some stuff. Then, let's finally have a look at basic steel production. So for this, we'll need modular frame, which we can make using iron rods and reinforced plate, which we have plenty of. One. And the rods are up here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, yes. We should have that, easy. We should have plenty of rotors. Then... plenty of copper wire. I am not even going to bother to automate any of this. We are just going to do. Do we have? We do. Good. So we can do that, and that. And then get steel production.
Milestone reached. Coal and iron can be combined in the foundry to start steel production. Project part number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created via automation, not at a crafting bench. Delivering these to the space elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save the day. Fix-It and humanity is relying on you.
Alright, so that's gonna come back in about 7.5 minutes. Vehicular transport is going to require more of these. Cable and steel plate. So while we're doing that, I'm going to make more modular frame. How much did it say I needed? 25. Then do I need any more? Yes. We'll need 100 here. Another 100 there. 200 there. So... we need at least over 400, damn. Oh. I was gonna go check on something. Hard drive library. Do a rescan. Both of these are horrible. I'll go with the alloy ingot. Steeled frame to make 3 per minute. What if I wanted to make, say, 5 per minute? Uh, 10 per minute? Oh. I can't do 10 per minute. I don't think these are very good either, so I guess let's do this one. I was hoping to get steel pipe. I mean, iron pipe, but guess that just wasn't in the cards. Although, something we could do is work on this tree. To get crystal oscillators. Then let's see what's down here. Get an inflated pocket. Yeah, you know what? Put that away. Put these away. As well as these rods. Go scan for some raw quartz. Ooh. 2 pure nodes are in that direction. I might actually incorporate that into a factory. If I can get over there. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I mean, 1 kilometer away? Shouldn't be too bad. Let's keep on going then. Keep going like we've been going. So our freighter has returned. We're not gonna do anything about that just yet. Until after we've gotten our quartz. Probably up there if I'm betting on anything. But thankfully there appears to be a way up. Go. Gas rocks, quick, no. Get me out of here. Is underground by any chance? They appear to be so. Damn. Well... that's alright. Sure there's a way to get under there. But just not thinking of what's over here. So that appears just to be a rock face, but there is Caterium there, but I don't need Caterium. Oh, there's a freighter up here. Wrecked. And these modular frames. Can I perhaps set up a workbench? And then I don't have enough for the modular frames. Means I'm going to have to mark my map. Right here. And just come back with some frames. Here's where Tyrannt is being pulled over from. I'll have to think of something else for our quartz, but I have an idea where we might be able to find some. Over this way to our modular frames. Just grab the frames. Make 6 more. As we can. Go to our new marker where the crash site is. Do. Nearly there. raw stuff right here. Now we got this. Grab that hard drive. Huh. No remarks about speculation about why things are crashing? Or whatever she says about wrecked areas where the hard drives are? Whatever. I'm not going to complain. I will overkill these guys. Grab that Mercer sphere.
Look through the window and witness the thread. Your mimic tapestry grows in the shallows and the clouds, but not through the windows. What is your route?
I have no roots, nor do I operate on Windows. But perhaps you mean something akin to the human saying, "My point of origin is Earth. I was created by specific individuals of the human race."
Incompatible music.
Did I say something wrong, or did you not understand?
You cannot be shallow deep. The ripples you cast into the void have no skin.
It seems I may have said something paradoxical. Interesting.
Or maybe the mystery voice is just crazy. Let's not go that way. Let's see about that overhang over there. Because that appears to be a way up somewhere. Gotta grab this quartz, of course. Gas plant. Some hogs. Straight up grab the slug. If I can even reach it. Nope. Can't reach without building something, so I'm not gonna bother. Over here. We have nothing over here. It's just the way we came. We'll grab that blue slug, however. Because you can never have too many power shards, even though we got like a whole boatload of them recently. And it's still not enough. It's never going to be. Speaking of, maybe we can just... So that's the 3 we couldn't find earlier. Speaking of, I'm going to disassemble that, just so I don't get confused. Alright, so new plan. I'm going to search for coal, because I know there's a pure node that's by some pure. Those are all normal nodes. In fact, what I could end up doing is attach all those to some coal generators. But I'm going to hold off on that. Until we get Mark III conveyor belts. Because I have another plan built for that. I got a completely different plan for that. Here's some quartz. That's right, might as well just use the stuff I've gathered to make the silica I need. What is this way? This direction. Pretty sure this might be it. mark it. Actually, let's get rid of this one. Get rid of that. Put that right there. And once we find a way around this clip base, we can see about going that direction. I think I might need to go this way, though. Go that way or that way. Yeah, let's go this way. So I see a cave up that way. Pretty sure that's the way. Hang on, what's this? Is this a pure coal node? It is, but it's not the one we were going to. That appears to be another hog. Ow. I find it interesting that he knocked me into that thing, and I use that as a backboard to just bounce right off of it. That's funny. Unfortunately, I already got the achievement for bouncing off that thing earlier. There's a freighter right there. I think there's a freighter right there. Either way. Pretty sure quartz I'm after is over here. There's some pure limestone over here too. let's grab some quartz. Then... can't make it into the man. I can't make a new man. But... I can make a new workbench. Can make more cable. To make a new man. Make a second man. So I need quartz crystal and silica. How much do I need for quartz crystal? 5 or 3? And I need how much? 30. 130. Just grab a bunch. So 102 makes so I can make makes so I can make 60. Let's just grab that while we can. Really don't need leaves or wood. $200 is not enough. What about 240? That's be enough. There we go. So for this, shattery bar.
Shatter rebar unlocked. These quartz-infused rebars fracture when fired, launching deadly debris in a wide spread. Fix-It does not condone the use of such violent methods, so make sure there are no witnesses.
So for this, we need more reinforced iron plates, so we'll do that when we get back. Then we need 50 silica for that, and just a flat 200 for that. Now, how much quartz do I need to make silica? 3 to make 5. Alright. In that case, let's wait until we have a full stack before we head home. Probably end up doing seeing what I need for the next phase. I mean, not phase 2, for the next milestone. I know I'm going to need iron bars. I mean, iron rods. Alright, there we go. 300, we can make 500. Which is going to be more than enough. Alright, so that should be enough for one thing. But I think we need just a little bit more for the blade runners. let's grab this first.
Pocket dimension now extra dimensionalized with additional dimensional capacity.
Blade Runners are next.
Blade Runners unlocked. Equipped to run faster, jump with greater force, and decrease fall damage that might otherwise have lowered your value to fix it.
Funny. So Blade Runners are an equipment thing, so let's head back. I'm pretty sure those two things over there will prevent the spitter from spawning again. If not, then I plan to put drills here in the future anyway. And I'll probably end up coming back here for the freighters. So we have reasons to come back here. We will be returning. You can be dying. Let's get rid of this hatcher by giving it a good whack. A good wacky, wacky, wacky. We got a pure coal node right here that will nab our time. This a good whack a few times. Let's go. Let's go, go, go. Go, 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 go. 'Cause I would like to get some Blade Runners. So let's do some more research with quartz. And possibly even start the next milestone. Alright, what do I need for Blade Runners? Blade Runners, Blade Runners, Blade Runners, Blade Runners! I can make some right now. Let's go. I gotta see myself. Yes. I mean, there's this nasty bug where whatever item you have equipped is not in your hands when you're posed in photo mode, but this is so much better. This is so much better. In fact, let's see how well I can take fall damage now. So much better. Alright, let's go grab our reinforced plate. So we can do the research here. Crystal Oscillator, let's go.
Research completed. Crystal oscillator recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
Alright, so the Explorer needs crystal oscillators and modular frames. Then we can do scannable hard drives on the object scanner. That's going to make it easier to find stuff. And the radar we can't get until we get to the next phase, but that's going to be something I want. Okay, so what do I need for crystal oscillators? It's not something you can make here. So for the oscillators, we need quartz crystal, wire, and how many do I need for this? Oh, not for that. For this, just 10? Need how much? I need 36. To make 2. Yeah, that's gonna be an automated thing. Right, let's do that. Put that away. Isn't this away? Did get a hard drive, however. So we'll scan that. I got Blade Runners! And their equipment, so if I die, I don't lose them. Oh boy, I'm happy. I am so happy right now. Put that there. Organs can go in here, along with the remains, and that, and this stuff. Alright, so for the next milestone, it may end up being vehicular transport, because I have the modular frames for it. Do I have the iron plate for it, though? I do not. So I'm going to have to siphon some from the factory. I will take the iron plate. I'll grab the rotors and the cable from our storage. Alright. Iron plate. Let's go. Oh. In fact, let's grab the 200 we have stored here. That will be that. Nearly done. There we go. And those can go into there.
Milestone reached. Tractors permit pioneers to move around the world in a manner similar to using legs, except with wheels and the rampant consumption of natural resources. They can also be automated to self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations, which in turn facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
Alright, so fix-it blueprints. I don't really need at the moment. I could make do with this. Along with advanced steel production. lot of other stuff here. So. So I'm going to need a fair bit of reinforced plate. Just for the time being. Cut off the head of the... a few things. Smart splitter, we need an AI limiter and a rotor, so we're just going to do a normal merger. Connect that. Disassemble our Tyrannt production. Just temporarily. Okay, so our freighter came back. That's good. Okay, so we don't need all this Kateria more. And we really don't need all this Katerium. I can, however, see what I can do with this Katerium wire. But a smart splitter, see how that works. But first, Haha! Iron pipe! Let's go. Screw you, steel screws. I don't need you. Oh, look at that. Iron pipe. I'm pretty sure I can overclock this to go to 30 per minute. Like that. Oh. That's going to need 120 per minute. But you know what? That's fine. That is fine. I am doing iron pipe. So I do iron pipe. Then if I choose to overclock this, to make 30 per minute. Yeah, that should be fine. Or hell, even if I underclock it, do like 10 per minute. Totally doable. Maybe even do 5 per minute. For 20 ingots per minute. Again, totally doable. $7.5 would be 30 per minute. Yeah. I'm happy we got steel pipe. Because with steel pipe, we can do steel rotors in the future. Right? Alright, rotors are a assembler thing. Let's do that. We currently have copper rotors, but in the future, I'd like to get steel rotors. So while I'm thinking about it, let's grab some more cable. Let's grab all the cable. Grab some concrete. May as well grab some copper wire. Then check on this. Wow, it's already near full up. Good. So in that case, cut off the head of this beast. Dead. What I'm trying to do is make it so it'll eat up all the iron ore it can. Because I'm pretty sure these ones are disconnected now. God, I love Blade Runners. I'm so happy to have Blade Runners. Okay, yeah, so I successfully disabled this part of it. Whee! Gotta love reduced fall damage. Let's go. I'm like a goddamn superhero, jumping around. This one is not disconnected, however. So, let's do that. There we go. Disconnected. So now this way to deal with the hard drive in that direction. Little victories lead to big ones. Let's go here, so when we attach the thing here, connect it to power. Is there any iron nodes around? Out of curiosity. Doesn't look like it. I mean, there's another pure one over there. There's two impure ones over here. So I'm probably gonna use... I'm probably gonna run a long conveyor belt over here and use this pure node to make steel. Didn't even get a chance to hatch. Let's bring that down here. Okay, so you need 150 megawatts. We have that in full.
Damaged hard drive recovered. Return it to the MAM where it will receive the best recovery and rehabilitation care available.
Alright, and... Are there gas rocks up there? Or am I just hallucinating? I don't want to have to deal with that. So... I think I'll do instead... Let's back up this direction. Did I get this one? I did not. Ow. Let's just grab this. Let's see how much I can disassemble before he gets up here. Can he not reach me? Wasn't expecting that to work, but okay. Ooh, that was plastic too, so we can now do more friggin' research. You've been playing for 24 hours. No, I have not. I've just been letting this run. It does remind me, how long have I been recording? Nearly 2 hours. Huh. So... You know what? Let's head back home. Because we got 2 hard drives. Now, I'm probably not going to be able to reach that one anyway. Until I get gas mask and find our way up to the Red Jungle. Over here, however, is a pure coal node that I'll be running a conveyor belt through. From it to we're gonna be making steel. Speaking of, once the factory is done powering through all the iron ingot that we have, we can start building a different factory for some more milestones, which we can then use to update our factories. This should be plenty of reinforced plate. The belts are clean. Except for the one for Tyrannt, because... Okay, let's head up there. And see about some more research. So what did I need for So what stuff did I require plastic for? I think it was in Caterium. It was the high-speed connectors. Which allows us to get the power priority switch. Then in Mycelia, there's stuff to do. Nutrients. We can do it right now. We're not going to do power slugs because we don't have one of the components. Quartz is my new objective. So yeah, let's get that high-speed connector done. But we need more Tyrannt stuff. So you'll store the plastic and the Caterium wire. Don't need this in there. I should have really stored that. I'll probably take that. Throw that rubber in there. Actually, you know what? We could take the alien parts. And grind that up into protein. Logistics Mark III. We should have plenty of reinforced iron plate. But we don't have enough of these steel items. So, let's throw in a hard drive. There, that in there too. And our modular frames can go in there too. Let's grind up our alien goop. That can go into here. Let's grab the reinforced iron plate while we can. Then wait until everything's done constructing everything. Start tearing everything down. Everything up here looks like it's done, for the most part. I'm still okay, though. Because I got my Blade Runners! Still can't get over the fact that I have them now. Right, Right, I was gonna deposit the... reinforced plate. And then can I make a drill? No, I need plate. There's our miner. And what do I need for a foundry? Foundry, I need modular frames. Which is fine, because I got plenty of modular frames. Okay, so for the foundry, I'm going to be making steel. Not copper outlay, but steel. Actually, for the that's 100 per minute? Really? What if I overclocked it? What if I overclocked? To do 120 per minute. Then you do 60-60. Now produce 120 per minute, really? Interesting. Interesting. Well, we're not going to do that. We're going to do steel. Interesting. Which takes 45 per minute. But I'm thinking we can do 60 per minute. Or maybe even close to... Yeah, we're going to do 60 per minute. By running 60 iron and 60 coal. But we're going to do 2 of them using a pure node. Which will generate 120 per minute. That will allow us to generate 40 steel pipe per minute. Actually, we can combine them both to make steel beams. To make 30 steel beam per minute. They both could be making steel beam. Because if I'm not mistaken, now that we have the iron pipe, so I'm only going to take 120 iron per minute, which is easy enough, honestly. In fact, let's get to work on the pipes. Just to prove a point. First, we're going to deconstruct all of this. Oh, man, research is done. So yeah, I'm probably going to deconstruct everything, and then wait for man research to be done, and then I'll end the stream. Iron ingot alloy. Doesn't look very good. But what if I want to do 120 per minute? Yeah, no. Steel cast plate, on the other hand, generates 3 from 2. 1 and 1. So for bolted iron frames, going to be getting that many screws anyway. We could overclock this double and get more screws anyway. And then getting 90 per minute shouldn't be too hard. I'm actually thinking about bolted iron frames right now. I might be. Because this here generates 45 per minute. Hang on. I'm getting a brainstorm here. If we could overclock that to 90 per minute, that's 30 and 30, which is very easy to do to get 90. And then we could get this one later. Oh yeah, let's get this one first. Then scan our other hard drive. Just hope that we get that blueprint again. If not, then we can go hunting for hard drives again in the future. Because if I'm not mistaken, that is something we can do in the near-ish future. We just need to get those crystal oscillators. and then start making motors. And then we could scan for hard drives. This one is probably going to have to wait till the next phase of the space elevator. But it's something we will do. Right, let's see about tearing down the rest of the factory downstairs, because I don't know why I'm up here. You don't need to be up here just yet. Can tear that down, though, and this. Deconstruct, deconstruct, deconstruct. And give you a whack. Coming back to where you don't belong. Space giraffe thing. Alright, this half is now done. I love it. You just disassemble an entire factory. You just put it into your pocket. Done. So I have a new idea. I can hopefully get us more points. But to do that, we're first going to need to get some milestones met. Let me just check on the map now. Map's almost done. Finish with the man. I'll finish with this one. I'm on advanced steel production, which will be a next episode thing. Probably. We got shit to do. We got plenty of stuff to do. But first, let's see about the hard drive. Let's see about MAM's hard drive scanning. Alright, so basic guy. Ooh, the steel rotor. This is another one I've been wanting to get. I mean, if we were to just straight up double this and get, like, say, do that, we can easily get 60 wire per minute and 20 steel pipe per minute. That's easy. That's freaking easy. Let's get the steel rotor. Just look. I'm trying to, for normal rotors, oh. Normal rotors are a bit of a trick to do. They only make 4 per minute, require 20 iron rod and 100 screws per minute. Just to make 4 per minute. To make 5 per minute, then we are going to have to overclock it to make even more screws that can't fit on a Mark II belt. And 20 iron rod and 25 iron rod. I mean, we are going to be able to get Mark III belts soon anyway, but still. Not ideal. But for the steel rod, we can already get that done pretty easily. We get one more rotor for essentially pretty easy to manage resources. And then if we overclock it twice, that's still manageable. We can have a 60 conveyor belt of steel pipe split into 3 ways, and then go into 3 different one of these, and then we're getting 30 rotors per minute. And then I'm pretty sure we also chose the iron pipe too, so. With the iron pipe alt, we can get this to 60, I think. But that's going to take a lot of iron. But we don't need to do that because we can just overclock this to 30. For 120 iron you get per minute. No hassle. And then make 2 of these. And that's going to be how we're going to get our rotors. And then we can make those rotors into motors, but we can't show it off as we don't have motors unlocked. But we can use them for this, the smart plating. We do this. If we super overclock this, then we could make 5 per minute. And then with enough of those, we can make 60 of them per minute. Then feed that into the resource sink. Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting ideas right now. But that is likely going to do it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, then be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, do all that internet stuff that you've come to know and love. If you're watching this on Twitch, then follow me. That also helps. Just do what you can to help me out on the internet. All the internet stuff to help me out. Please, please, please. I'll see you in the next part. See you later.